So this is the chapter review for chapter 1 in your video link. Chapter 1 is about the marketplace, obviously. So in this review, which is video number 3, we'll spend a little bit of time talking about the topic to introduce you to the topic, and then the direction on where to find the video and the lecture in regard to that, and then some key points to summarize. So the industry structure is one of these discussions that you should have either with those attending the class or those familiar with the topic. And within the industry structure, one of the questions we want to ask actually is, how is the industry structure, and how does that help me in the process of developing my diversity plan or my management, marketing, or business plan? The second piece is the consumer behavior. So, how is it that business owners, marketeers, managers motivate consumers to behave differently? So, that's another question we might pose here. From a global marketing perspective, how does global marketing impact not only my business or my venture, but how does it impact and compare to local marketing? And is there a difference in the 21st century workplace? Marketing segmentation, how do I deploy these segmentation tactics that are different if I'm building a diversity plan, for example, versus a management plan? And of course, value, building the value proposition. What is the value, not only from my perspective as the owner of the business, the marketeer, the diversity manager, etc., but more importantly, what is the value from the consumer's perspective is one of the things we want to take into consideration. And then last but not least, the SWOT. So how do I pull together my strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, and then build an analysis in regard to that? And of course, the perspective is going to differ based upon which class that you're in. So let's give you a little insight in regard to that. So if you're in the Management 362 class, which is the Principles in Leadership and Management, just go to YouTube, youtube.com/motivate the world, then subscribe to the channel and make sure you do that so that you can see all the playlist. And then look for the chapter 1 video, and this is the summary. Management 372, which is the Human Relations and Organizational Behavior class. Make sure that you take the same route in order to get to that material. Business 300, which is the Introduction to Business class. Business 330, which is Managing Diversity in the Workplace. And then, of course, the Marketing 300 class, which is looking primarily at the principles of marketing. So take the time to make sure that you subscribe to the channel and then look for the playlist so that then you can have the opportunity to get into the right course and then view the right series of videos available to you. Now, with that said, here's a couple of key points I think are very important in the process. Each class does have its unique set of videos for that specific class. So in the video structure and looking at them on YouTube, they're designed for you to be able to have access to them whenever you need them. So you don't have to be concerned about whether or not you're getting the lecture or the material, because I will continue to load on information for you, but you'll have the foundation for the class from a testing and grading and assessment standpoint, as well as a learning, research, and development standpoint readily available to you at all times. The Digimark app allows you to be able to, if you have the textbook, and it is free to you, allows you to be able to use your smartphone or smart device and then make a transition over to the video content. So where this is helpful is, let's say, for example, you wanted to be able to, you were reading through the book and you wanted to go to a lecture to get further reinforcement. Well, you can just use the app and scan over the information, and it'll allow you to be able to do that. And you can pick that up either at digimark.com or at itunes.apple.com as well. Motivate the World is the site, is one location, and that's motivatetheworld.com. That's where your calendar, the links, the resources necessary to help you navigate are available. Then your assignments, your forums, your quizzes, that houses, again, your foundation and your basic work. Whereas youtube.com/motivate the world houses this video lecture content for all of the classes that you see where my cursor is down there below. Management 372, Management 362, Marketing 300, Business 300, and Business 330. If you have questions, which you should, be sure to ask me, and you can give me a call at the number listed here, or you can contact me at my email address, which is gibsonb@flc.losrios.edu.